Dude,
What up?
what's happening, man?
Wow, dude.
Yeah, it's not much, dude.
I can't believe you're doing an episode.
Why?
It's no days off, dude.
Dude, I just had a kid yesterday. That's why my voice is so deep right now.
You
dude.
had a kid
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, dude. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Yesterday.
Yeah, man.
Insane.
It was the most ridiculous thing in the world. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Did I give you the whole saga?
You didn't tell me anything.
Jesus Christ, bro. It was emergency C-section. Well, no, excuse me. I lied. It wasn't emergency C-section. It's like on the spot and go.
Yeah.
It was, let's do it. We had like a plan going. All of a sudden, like between contractions, a heart rate would dip. So we were like, what the fuck? And no one knew what was going on. So we're like, let's see what's happening. And then I ran home to like let my dogs out real quick, and then I had to let the dogs out, bro, because we were chilling for like a day. We had been there for like a day.
Yeah.
So they're like, all right, we're cool. Go do your thing. Come back. We have plenty of time. And then like the lady came back. I don't know what. There was some kind of the heart rate kept just kind of dipping. So the lady called me like, hey, this is the plan we have. We're gonna move forward with the C-section. Turns out the umbilical cord was around her neck 3 times.
Oh my God.
We had no idea. And if Brittany hadn't gone as early as she did, because Brittany just woke up one morning and was like, she had thought like her water broke and it didn't. So she was just kind of like, I think she was just anxious to get in there.
Yeah.
Thank God she did, because they were like, I don't know, there's some weird thing going on with her heart rate. That's why they kept us. Otherwise they would have told us to go home. So since they kept us, they were able to monitor that whole time, be like, something's, because her vitals were all like perfect the whole entire time. So then since she was there, they were like, something's weird.
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't know what it is, because like she seems fine, but once they would do the stuff to like trigger the contractions, the heart rate would start to drop. And they were like, dude, we don't know what the fuck. This is weird. So then eventually so that was just the drama leading into it, which is like terrifying enough.
It's very scary.
Dude, you go into the fucking C-section room and it's like, first of all, they put you all, I was in scrubs. I'm McSteamy, dude. I'm full McSteam, dude. I have the boots on. The things, and then you're like, all right, we're gonna bring her back. You got to wait 20 minutes.
They probably didn't know they were dealing with somebody who's basically a doctor.
Exactly.
You're like, guys, I'm more versed in like Eastern medicine, but I can handle this.
Yeah. Meaning, I sat outside, almost cried. I was like,
you should have offered some CBD.
I should have been like,
guys,
how many milligrams of CBD?
Is anyone here microdosing? I need a doctor that's on mushrooms.
No, these are not doctors.
I need more of a 4th dimensional doctor right now.
No, I wanted a 3rd dimensional.
You abandoned. I'll tell you what. When it comes down to it, you abandon those beliefs real quick.
I would have killed a lady with dreadlocks, dude. I would have killed a white lady with dreadlocks to have this thing go well.
Yeah, for sure,
dude. I'm sitting there. Like, you come back in 20 minutes. So I'm sitting in my fucking scrubs. I'm like, I'm such a fucking loser, dude. I'm just sitting there because
Why? Just
I'm
because
so
you were
nervous.
in scrubs?
I was just so nervous,
this is
dude.
A gay outfit.
Well, because I tried to like get into like I came back and I was like, so I tried to have like doctor talk with these people. They're having like the team of people came in and started doing all this stuff. And the only question I was trying to ask, I was like, well, like, how, when you say you're going to schedule us to be next, how long is that? Because in my head, I'm like, maybe if you just like stop giving the oxytocin stuff, things will kind of correct and go back. So I was trying to basically ask a question like, do we have like 4 hours? And if so, can we just wait and see what happens? And the lady was just literally looked at me and she's like, I'm sorry, do you have to be somewhere? And I was like, what? And she's like, I don't, it seems like you're in a rush. I'm not in a fucking rush. I want to see. So I'm pissed off at doctors. I'm like, these motherfuckers, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
That's a rough one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I was sitting there like, what the fuck? And then I asked Brittany, she's like, you just weren't asking direct questions. So like, they're like, they just take her away. And I'm sitting in scrubs like, God, I'm a fucking loser, dude. I was so scared. Now, dude, I was going to cry. I was just sitting there just like, so, and then I'm like, I need to go back there. So I was like, fuck. So then finally they come out like, all right, come back. And I'm like, dude, I go back. There's just a team of like 7 bays of just like 7 like tall doctor bays. It's all women in this OR thing, obviously. So they're just like female surgeons who are just sitting there just chatting about like this week. They're like, yeah, I tried this wine. And you're like, you walk in just like, and you go on the other side of the curtain, your bay is just fucking crucified, dude. And you just sit back there and just look at her like, you're cool, you're fine. And dude, out of nowhere, they keep being like, yeah, you're good. You don't know what's going on. And all of a sudden they just go, here she is. And dude, you just see a human being pop out on the other side of like the partition. I literally was like, yeah, like I was startled. And then I was like, fuck. And then you had to go over there. I cut the cord, did all that stuff.
I saw the video you cutting the cord, which is gross.
It was awesome. That was tight. That was pretty cool. But dude, then
I heard you were like, ew, like while you were cutting it. It's so funny.
Yeah, the one lady, I was like, what, watch your finger? I don't want to cut your finger off. Dude,
and
nobody's fucking around at all.
Yeah.
The one lady actually was fucking around.
Watch your finger, and then while you're cutting it, you're like, ew. That's like hilarious.
But yeah, that was, and dude, I'm like describing that with words. It was the most insane thing. It was like the most surreal shit in the world.
Of course.
It was weird. And it's funny. It's funny too because like whenever people are like, "Oh man, yeah, it's just the best," and it's like that's the only way you can describe it because there's like, it has to be the best. You can't be like, "Meh."
Well, that was a traumatic, wild
cool.
experience.
It's fucking crazy because I would go in and visit people who had kids and be like, "What's up, guys? Hey, what's going on?" And just like kind of shoot the shit with them, not realizing they just like all almost died. Holy fuck, man! Yeah, it was. I woke up this morning and was still the same thing. The worst ever of waking up, being like that second of being like, "What's going on?" Oh fuck! Wow, it's crazy.
Well, they all almost just the mom and the kid. The dad's chilling.
I could have died.
You were fine.
I could have died.
That's like the end of A Farewell to Arms.
What, I never saw that.
Hemingway's book. The mother and daughter die giving birth.
And
the guy just leaves the hospital and goes back to the hotel. It's so funny.
It's just like, well, that goes through your head.
All right, well, see you guys. He just goes home.
I guess I'll try again.
Just go back to my life.
Yeah, dude, that went through my head. I'm like, I wonder what would happen because I left to get. I knew it was
That's
like
fucking nuts.
There's shit going on, so I'm like, I would just be devastated. That would be total fucking whatever that movie is, the guy talks to a volleyball. I was like, I was in my head being like, I would just totally give up your life.
You'd have to go home and strangle the dogs.
Yeah, I'd have to take us all out. I literally was on the way home, like I could see why people like. I watched The Pharmacist, and he was like, I really thought about like going home and killing my whole family, like having our whole family commit suicide. And I was like, driving home, being like, I can see that.
Yeah, you got to get rid of it.
Just being like, you know what, fuck this.
It's a clean slate. Let's start over. Everybody, the whole group failed. We're done.
Yeah, man, it's fucking
fuck, dude.
That's levels of darkness that it's just like holy fuck. But
so
it was cool, everything, and then they came out and like that was the whole reason for everything. The umbilical cord wrapped around my neck too, so I was like, that's swag.
Oh, sick.
She was just dripped out, dude. Had chains on, dude.
Yeah, bro. That's wild shit.
It was
that
crazy, dude. It was the most insane thing.
She's all right? Didn't fuck up like oxygen or
chilling,
anything?
Man. Yeah, she's chilling.
Nice.
She's chilling. So.
Fuck.
Dude.
I can't believe it. This is the crazy thing to me is taking no days off, dude.
Next day, bro, I'm back.
Next day, you're on the cast.
I'm on the cast.
Dude. Your kid's not even a day old, dude. You're casting.
I'm casting, bro.
How can we not talk about family, dude?
Exactly.
The dogs were in the operating room.
The dogs were wondering what was. They all had scrubs on. We all had.
Everybody.
Chat Nation had scrubs on, dude. They didn't give me pants though. They're like, yeah, we don't have pants for you.
What were you wearing, like cargo?
I was
pants?
wearing. Luckily, I was wearing blue sweatpants, so I was like, oh, I got my pants on, dude. 3 tall, fucking probably college tennis player, doctor ladies just looking at me, being like, okay, so we'll be back there, and I was like. It's about to cry behind a surgical mask, like.
That's very stressful, man.
Dude, it was terrifying.
Fuck.
It was absolutely terrifying, but it was fun. Once, because Brittany was still out when like the baby first like got stabilized, and I just got to hold her and play with her for like an hour. That was pretty tight. That was pretty fun.
So she got to wake up to.
Yeah,
nice. That's sweet.
To just a dude in a surgical mask being like, hey,
look at this.
Check this out.
Look at this fucking kid. Damn.
Yeah, that was fucking nuts, man. So yeah, and I'm still like, no sleep, bro. I would stay up all night, play 1914, crush people.
Man. I see what's going on. I mean, the real loser in all this has been Sweden.
Pretty much. Dude.
Sweden's gonna get fucking killed for this. That lady was like, "Oh, do you have somewhere to be?" You're like. Okay, I'm gonna sit down in the office and be like, "Fucking Sweden thinks I'm an idiot too. I'm gonna invade Russia for this."
Yeah, it was pretty funny, man. I mean, it was definitely nuts. But
were there a lot of fights? How were no fights?
No, we were pretty good. I knew going into the C-section.
It has to be fights. I mean, that's
she was salt. I mean, dude, no, they don't. People don't want a C-section. I don't. And again, the doctor asked me. I'm like, man, whatever. Fucking that way. That whatever.
Yeah, I wonder what that's about.
I think some women take it as a failure. I think they say like there's.
I was my mom's third
section
kid, so okay. I was their first C-section, so I think she didn't give a fuck. I think by the second one, people are like, it doesn't matter.
It literally doesn't.
Just get this thing out.
Well, because there's like there's more cheering and stuff. Like, oh my god, you're doing great. The C-section, you're just like, it's cold, bro. You're on this table, you're freezing, you're shivering, and you're just like, you don't get to see yourself. They don't let you look at yourself. So you're just
probably because it'd be fucking horrific.
You'd pass the fuck out. I couldn't look. At one point, I peeked over the curtain a tiny bit, and I was just like, chill, bro. I just sat back down.
What'd you see? Did you look?
It was luckily, it was kind of like, their cut was below where the belly was, so I didn't get to see, but I got to see the fucking shit, like the towels and shit on the way out, and was like, whoa. Damn. Dude, that's the one thing, man. When your bae has a kid, it's like fucking the 2 days of like, dude, you watch them get like an epidural. That's terrifying. They put a catheter into your spine. I was telling you about the dude.
I still don't understand what it is or how it works.
It's like I don't understand it either, dude. I thought it was just a big needle they hit in your back, but it's like they run like a little wire. Literally, the dude came down, Pittsburgh Steelers fucking skull cap, looks like Scrappy Doo. He's just like a jacked fucking wee man, dude. he was like a jacked wee.
Yeah, he's a manly.
Dude, he was like
Steelers manly.
He was on another. He had like, I have a long torso as well. This dude had a long torso.
Dude, I don't think I've ever seen a Steelers fan not in scrubs. Dude, if you go to Pittsburgh, it's a guaranteed Heinz Ward jersey with like Zubaz scrubs. Is every Steelers fan a nurse?
I think so.
I think every man, dude, it's insane.
Yeah, dude, it was a jacked manlet. It just comes in at 4 a.m, just being like, first kid, awesome, man. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna, and then like they like fish this weird wire into your spinal cord and then run.
How?
I don't know if I can
from your
look.
Back or from
your back, from your back.
She was laying on her stomach.
Yeah. You're on your side, and they fucking again block you off. They don't want you to see this, and they just they put lidocaine, numb your back out, and then just like run a fucking fishing line thing into your. I didn't get it at all, and then that connects to like a drip, and then they drip, and then your whole half your body goes numb, and then you get like itchy and shit. It's fucking, dude. They get fucked up, dude. You just watch your bae just get like just mauled for 2 days, and you're just like, this is horrendous. And the weirdest thing is they just soldier up. They just totally soldier up, and you're like,
I'd be complaining the whole time, dude.
Like, dude, we're fighting about. I left the rug down. Like, I didn't put the bathroom rug back on the tub, and I'm like, so that fucks you up. But I just watched you get fucking fatality'd, and you're just like totally soldiered up.
Yeah.
Being like, where's my kid? Breastfeed, and it's like, okay, that's weird. But dude, yeah, you're just in total. You're in forever debt.
The forever debt's hilarious.
Like,
you have no idea what your mom went through, and then you get like old enough to be like, "Shut the fuck up, mom."
Yeah, dude.
I didn't save the game yet. I can't restart it now, you bitch.
You can't do the dishes.
Yeah,
like Jesus Christ, I did the dishes 2 weeks ago. Yeah, dude, it's like skydiving with a parachute. That's like gonna work nowadays. Like, I don't know. It's scary as fuck, dude. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
My friend, actually it was Spud. Spud's boy, his wife got a C-section, and when they cut into her, he said the blood hit the ceiling. It's so fucked, dude.
What?
It's crazy. Ours was cool. Ours went as smooth as they could possibly go.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, dude, that's D-Day for the bays, dude.
That's gross.
You can't look at them the same ever. You just look at them.
The bays have to have that happen too. That sucks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the weirdest part
of impending torturous day that's just gonna happen in your life.
And it's like supposed to be the best thing. That's the weird part is this is the whole. It's kind of the whole kit and caboodle because it's like, you get a job, so you can eventually get a bae. You get a bae, so you can obviously get pussy. But it's like the idea is behind all of that.
Yeah.
To have a kid eventually, if you want one.
I mean, the whole point of life.
Yeah.
Is to have a kid.
And it's weird. It's weirdly satisfying where it's kind of like. I don't know. It's very bizarre.
What do you mean? Try to explain.
It's like people are like, everything's going to change. And I kept being like, yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, I was like, obviously it will.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Matt, I think rumpus time is over. Dude.
Oh, no. Rumpus time has to be better organized.
That might have just been the end of the beginning of rumpus time.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Now rumpus time has just begun. Dude.
Now I can fully rumpus.
Now you can absolutely rumpus into the darkest realms of the universe.
Exactly.
Now that you've accomplished all your earthly goals.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Fully rumpus
now
out.
Your fifth dimension.
Well, obviously. The weirdest part, it's weird because it feels like I felt like kind of grounded in what I was doing, and then you have like as soon as you have a kid, you're like, oh, dude, I was floating around.
Yeah.
You're free agent status, and you have a kid, you're fucking mommy dolphins, dude. You're on a squad now. You're like, oh, fuck, I have to do X, Y, and Z. It's weird. It sounds so dumb.
No, it makes perfect sense.
But yeah, dude, it's like Like, literally, I woke up this morning, it was just like, what the fuck? And you just kind of snap to it, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Got to do the podcast.
Got to get home, do the cat. It's so funny explaining to her, dude, like, your family, I'm like, they're all, her mom came, like, go do what you got to do. I'm here. But I was like, Britt, I have to do the podcast. She's like, you're not going to school. You took off school, and you took off your internship. And I was just like, yeah, dude, the cast, I have to do the cast. That's the mother business, dude. Has to be done, and it's just so funny pleading with your bae and like who like just got like crushed.
Like Shane probably has cool stories, and we gotta tell them. I think Louis texted him.
But yeah, it's so funny having to explain to her. But like, you don't understand. It's very important that
the Patreon is doing pretty well.
There's a series of dollar donations that if I could lose at any minute, and this kid will be fucked.
Yeah, man,
dude, it was
nice.
It was awesome, dude. It's still tight.
Fucking wild.
I'm on literally like, dude, I'm on like 3 hours sleep in 2 days. I'm just on pure, just pushing, dude. I don't eat. That's the cool thing too, because I'm listening to that book about Sudan. So I've been channeling the fucking the Danka. Yeah, the Danka.
Nice.
Well, yeah. It's split. There's Muslims. They have problems with Muslims, bro. I didn't know.
Now it's a split country.
Yeah.
Now it's South Sudan.
England could have prevented the whole fucking thing. England got in there and kept the Muz at bay.
Really?
They were like, look, we're going to put Christianity down here. We're going to show you guys some cool shit. And then the Muslims were like, you don't get, we'll just stay one thing. You don't got to split us. And England's like, you sure, bro? I'm pretty sure we should split you guys up. You guys kind of hate each other.
Yeah.
They're like, nah. And then England was like, all right. And they left and did like World War or whatever. And then, dude, the Muzzes came down, dude.
The Muzzes brought thunder.
Well, it was the Muzzes brought thunder, but it wasn't even just the Muzzes. It was whatchamacallit, the leader of Sudan used the Muzzes to be like, I mean, I think he's Muzz, but he hired like the Arabians to be like, yo, you want that? Because there's just an oasis down there of just cattle grazing land, and they're like, they don't like the SPLA, the rebels. They're like, yo, go down there and just do whatever the fuck you want. You can keep the land. I just need to crush those rebels, dude. You're talking like. So these dudes were like in the beginning of the book. It's so fucking funny because they're talking about a bicycle, and they're like, "I had never seen such a shiny bike." And they're like, there's like a whole town being like, "Yeah, do you keep the plastic on or do you take it off?" And they're like, the guy who's like the town leader is like, "It would be very diligent to keep it on for protection." And dude, it's them just like talking.
Town elders love keeping the plastic on, dude. Every geezer loves if they have a cell phone, the plastic's still on the cover.
Dude, that's universal.
Geezers love the plastic.
It's like, he was a very wise man.
Yeah.
And he has, dude, it's so they're talking about like us seeing a mongoose for the first time and how they're just blown the fuck away.
Yeah.
And then one day, helicopters come out. They've never seen a helicopter before in their life. Helicopters come out of the sky. I still
get excited to see helicopters. I see them every day. And if I'm driving and there's a helicopter, I'm staring at it.
Dude, they're in fucking huts. And one day a helicopter comes from over the sky and just starts murdering everybody you've ever known. The whole world around you, people were like, it's the apocalypse. And then Muslims on horses come in and they steal your sisters, tie them to your horse, and just murder everyone they see with AK-47s and burn everyone alive in their houses. And that was about the Lost Boys who just walk across the desert. Dude,
some of the Lost Boys made their way to Mechanicsburg.
Dude, you were telling me that.
Yeah, we had some Lost Boys.
I have such a drive to interact with the Sudanese. They're Denka, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that's Manute Bol's Denka.
Yeah, they're all tall as fuck.
Dude, super tall.
Yeah.
Dude, Manute Bol's Denka.
Yeah, it's fucking sick. There's a bowl in the NBA right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know Manute Bol he diverted a ton of his money towards South Sudan.
Oh, really?
Dude, he went back. Yeah, he was like taking them all in, like helping them like get here and give them speeches. Dude, it's so funny.
Yes.
Damn, Grandpa, you were fucking ripped. But yeah, dude. Are we going to support fucking Blue Chew?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Did you get that email today?
No, I didn't see it.
We got some advertisers.
Really?
Yeah.
The deal got well.
The deals. It's tough. Like it's a tough. I say yes right away, and then they send me like a read, and I'm like, no,
I'm not doing it.
I'm back out. I'm not doing it,
dude. I watched a documentary on the rise of younger people taking like. Excuse me. Excuse me. I just burped. I read about the rise of younger people taking like Viagra.
Yeah.
It was pretty. Actually, I think I was watching it.
Isn't it really bad for you? It's got to be bad for you,
dude. So what can happen is, first of all, are you familiar with chemsex?
Chemsex?
Chemsex.
Yeah.
No. CEMSEX. CHEM sex, dude. So that's a lot of. Cause I watched like the little mini documentary. Yeah, I'm fucking totally blown out right now.
Yeah.
So I'm researching like I was like, what does happen when people take this shit? So a lot of it they were saying is just performance anxiety. So like it doesn't have like serious consequences, but if you're taking it like psychologically, then it's like your ED now is just contingent upon having this pill or not, which is super fun. It's not even like placebo because it definitely gets your dick hard as fuck. But if you do it too much, you can start, if you have boners for too long, the Mexicans are right. You only get a limited amount of boners. So you I hate to say it, but God damn it, the Mexicans are right.
Yeah.
You got to have, so like I think that science is when you take that, you're using like 10 to 1. You're using 10 natural boners, I think. But it doesn't always happen.
It does rule though. Imagine the power of 10 boners.
For sure. Dude.
I'm going to be honest with you. I took a Blue Chew this weekend.
I'm not hating on it.
First time I've taken one in probably like 8 months.
Dude.
Bro, it's wild.
Yeah, think about the high is just being hard as fuck.
Have you had one?
No,
ever? I'm
scared.
Dude, I am going to give you a Blue Chew. Take half.
No.
Just take half of one.
I'm scared of a fucking priapism, dude.
Just take half of one.
Are you familiar with the priapisms?
I'm familiar with rock hard dongs, dude.
I hear you.
You want the hardest dong you've ever had?
Yes, dude.
It's so sick.
I know.
Like your dong is so hard.
But you can also not jerk off for like 7 days and get
yeah, but then you have to not jerk off for 7 days.
True.
Dude.
And you can't do any kind. You can't.
Or
drink.
you can take a Blue Chew and just be fucking.
I mean, the idea of being able to get drunk, get all your gab game on, and then talk shit, dude. If I could get hammered and go out and then take a blue, you're just like at that point you're just you're a lethal weapon, dude. That's like
you are a lethal weapon.
That's a lethal weapon of just having like a weird sexual encounter.
Yeah,
that you probably
charisma, confidence, followed by not being like, well, normally it works. It is hilarious to like talk all that shit and then have your dick not work.
That's it. That's
so funny.
That's such a good thing for your body.
Oh, I agree.
To be able to be rock hard and blacked out is terrifying.
It's a real problem. You're going to fuck some weird things.
Like when people do a bunch of blow and their dick doesn't work, to be able to do, dude. So that's what chemsex is. And it's strictly in the gay community. Chemsex is when you take methamphetamine, GHB, and you just they have it's weekend-long drug orgies that just don't stop. So then you got to pop a bluey. So you pop some blueys, and obviously they'll do a little bit of coke and other stuff, but the main ingredients are GHB, methamphetamine, and like GBL, some other weird rave drug. And it's an epidemic. In like, well, people are there's.
Where'd you get this info?
From YouTube. So,
all right.
But I know there's articles about it where they're saying like, it's like the
wait, gay dudes are taking drugs and having sex?
Chemsex, bro. Chemsex, but
you heard it here first.
Yo, but this is like literally the idea. There's not like just like doing poppers and stuff.
Sure.
This is like we're going to get spun out on meth as hard as humanly possible, keep our boners for 48 hours, and just have like savage gay sex.
Damn.
For like, dude, you clock out Monday, get dressed, and you're just hard till you clock out Friday. You're hard, just in like leather, just sucking dicks and just fucking, dude. Spun out on meth, dude. You're just hallucinating, like seeing the devil and just fucking dudes. It's got to be nuts. so that
I wish everyone could see the intensity. Matt just said that with full eye contact with me. Just it's got to be nuts,
dude. I'm thinking of like a fucking lair. Of just
Why do you imagine gay dudes are with the devil and in a lair?
Because it's called chemsex, dude.
It could be fun.
It
might be very nice and beautiful.
Dude. There's definitely chains. There's definitely leather. Stop kidding yourself.
Look, I'm part of the socialist revolution, dude. Gay sex layers are part of our thing.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, dude, the
homosexuals are having gay sex layers.
Well, it's killing
the
them.
Devil.
It's like, dude, when you're spun out on meth and GHB. They're saying the fucking HIV rates are starting to go up again in Britain because, like, dude, you're spun out on meth and GHB. What the fuck won't you do? The condoms are off, bro. There's no bae settling this down, dude. This is like the full culmination. This is fully rumpus time, dude. This is the end of rumpus time.
This is how rumpus time finally ends when you hit like
chemsex.
Chemsex. It's like, yeah, we've had like chem talks, chem chills.
Yeah.
What do you think what if instead of mushrooms, we just toss in some meth?
And GHB, dude. We just get fully disinhibited from our bodies and then fully sped up. And then we pop bluey. So we're just all hard as fuck. Just thinking of like, however, I mean, it's first of all, there's an infinite amount of dudes to get to like a chemsex party. It's as many dudes who do chemsex are going to show up to every chemsex party. So it's like, it'd be like if you and I had the capability to just like have orgies whenever. So it's like these things are probably like 80 deep, dude. This is full dancing bear. This is just dancing bears, dude. there's no fucking bays wooing in the background. This is when dancing bears they leave the fucking bachelorette party, pop off the bear helmet, meth up, GHB up, all weekend, dude. Hard as fuck, just in the loot. Dude, I was thinking about this, like, this is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
So
being on a meth binge and then having a rock hard dong for a week.
That's what they're saying McAfee was doing. McAfee was apparently experimenting with these like methamphetamine kind of sex-based things, like MPVD or whatever.
Is it McAfee? Or
McAfee, whatever it is, I forget. The antivirus guy who went down to Belize and got chased out by the government. He was having chemsex, dude. They had to get him out of there. That's how much of a menace chemsex is, dude. He was having chemsex with like underage women.
A bunch of dudes will drive a Jeep up to your compound with machine guns and be like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, he's probably just wandering into town, just fucking taking people down.
Look, you take some Blue Chew, dude, you're going to experience the power.
I believe it, dude. Now, combine that with some meth. Meth and Blue Chew.
We got to get you half a blue.
Yeah.
I'll get one from Lewis. And we'll
I
give you
believe
one.
it.
Dude,
I can't.
You're going to thank...
Oh, I'm sure.
But you can't get you can't get a hold of them because then you'll use them. I don't get a hold of them. I got one and I held it for like 3 months.
Good for you.
And then Sunday was a good occasion.
The thing it was on Vice actually. It was a support group for young men who are addicted to taking. They like every time they have sex, they take them. And it was like, dude, it's so fucking funny. Why? And the one guy was just like, they're in England. He's like, well, I actually got addicted to blueies from chemsex, and no one asked him what it is. They're like, oh, okay, cool. And I googled it. I'm like, what the fuck? It was pretty nuts, dude.
I like it.
I'm
supportive. Sorry you're not. Look, I'm very sex positive, man.
Me too, dude. But I'm also, if you look at any like action movie, that's a bad guy there, dude. That's Blade. That's the vampires, dude. That's like some wild.
We need a black
shit.
conservative to come down and kill all the vampires. We're gonna have to train Sydney with swords,
not
so he can kill all the vampires.
Not kill it. Is fucking just give him that shit that sucks the needle that sucks the blood out of the. Oh, dude. So if you take if you take it too much, and you use too many boners up, there's like scar tissue that like kind of occurs in your boner. So what happens is
you get Peronis?
You get Peronis forever. It's worse than Peronis, dude. You just get forever just limp bird. And what they have to do is they put a implant in your dick.
I've seen the implants.
Do you know how you get it hard?
Yeah, like a pump
in your ball sack.
Yeah.
So you just have to like quietly squeeze your nutsack, and then your dick gets hard. If I guess like however long like a floatable tube lasts for. You can't be out in the sun or it'll deflate. Oh. Your dick would technically your dick would deflate.
Will sit on it and it'll pop.
Your dick would technically like you'd get like the tire light in the winter. You'd have to pump your bird back up. It would become inflated in hot weather.
We watched it on something, either Legion of Skanks or Bonfire. I watched it.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody getting that pump, and it's like it's crazy seeing somebody pump their fucking boner from their underneath their sack.
Nutsack, dude.
Like
I think they give you like a third ball. You gotta choose wisely.
Like a thing.
You just fucking.
Yeah, true. You don't want to get the wrong pump.
Fuck, man, dude. I was in the hospital just doing nothing but research, dude. It was chemsex. I was playing 1914. Cracked the code on blueies. So if we do push Blue Chews, I'm gonna be like the British cigarette pack and be like,
okay. Poison.
You'll die.
You're gonna die, but it's gonna rule, and you're gonna feel cool while you're doing it.
The Mexican Surgeon General says you only get an infinite amount of boners.
The General. He's exactly right, dude. But,
dude,
it's enough that I think I've said it on here. The first time I took Blue Chew, I was like, my dick's actually huge.
Yeah,
like I was sitting there in a hotel mirror with a hard dong, just being like, damn, I actually have a good dick.
That's what they said. It's like
that's the power of Blue Chew, dude.
They say your dick looks bigger than it ever has before.
It does.
That's addictive, bro. You're gonna give me that?
It's not addictive
for this old dude. Right. For this dong hawk, bro. I love checking it. I love the specs on my dude. There's
when you have when you wake up with like a good semi, like a thick bird from like a hot bed,
bro.
Seeing yourself in the mirror in the bathroom is nice. It's
I live
nice
for
to
it.
be like, it's gonna be a good day.
I mean, I don't want to, dude. I'm not making this up. Dad bird's a real phenomenon.
Really?
You're just around like so much physical stuff, and like you're constantly seeing your wife's boobs.
You got thick meat.
You're seeing boobs all the time. I mean, I'm bragging. I'm seeing breastfeeding. I'm seeing fucking like butts, and you're just seeing. You're around a naked woman the whole time.
Yeah.
So you start getting like fluffed. It's pretty
You
nice.
got a thick hog.
I gotta be careful. I don't want to get scar tissue because I've had a semi for 72 hours. I might have to pump my
boners.
I might
during
have
a C-section.
I might have to pump my ball.
Like,
oh,
hold
not
on.
from that.
That's why they put the curtain up.
So you don't get hard.
Not because it's gross. It's just because it's too hot. Too many dudes have pre-jacked in the room. Oh, dude! Before we go, this was fucking killing me. So on Sunday, I went to the Flyers Rangers game.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty fucking sick. But I went with Francis from Barstool. This guy named Francis.
Fuck yeah.
He got fired from Barstool.
What?
And he wrote an article about this chick. I'd never read the article, and he never really explained it. So I don't. This is all hearsay. Sure. But I think there was a girl who got like kidnapped, but there was no like evidence of foul play really.
Yeah.
It was just like she had a history of like sugar daddies or something like that. And he wrote an article that was like, I think it's fucking rumpus time, dude. I think this girl's fine. I think she's having a rumpus. And then he said
kidnapping?
He said when he hit publish on that article, like a half hour later, they were like, her charred remains have been found. Like he just he got fucking fired from Barstool. But dude,
he had a hot take.
He was telling me this. Yeah, he dropped a hot take, and it ended up the girl got fucking burned.
Oh my god!
I was like, holy shit, dude.
He slut shamed a burn victim.
He slut shamed a lady, and then she got set on fire. I was like, oh my god, dude. Yours is way worse than mine, dude.
Is he applying anywhere else? That's a tight portfolio. Being like this, that. I had one piece that was a little bit controversial.
We missed the mark on one of them.
We should hire him. We should start a blog.
I thought
we should start a website.
Francis
start a
is doing
blog.
well. He's doing well.
Good.
And he is funny. And it was genuinely a mistake.
That's
like
so funny, bro.
I think they're under pressure to write like fucking 10 articles a day. And he was just like,
you're also under pressure to write shit that's controversial. At least,
and you're under pressure to write it first.
Yeah.
Because everybody's getting the same topics, and if somebody gets the topic first, it's theirs.
Yeah.
So he was like, all right, I'm going to follow this fucking case. I bet she's all right. I think she's fine.
He called slut a little too quickly.
He called
Oh, no.
But just him telling me, he didn't even say it like laughing. I started laughing. But he was like, and then there was like an article that was like, her charred remains have been. I was like, holy shit, dude, charred remains. But yeah, I don't know if
burned
he's.
her?
I don't know. I didn't.
done it?
I didn't even ask.
Who done it?
Some black dude.
He fucking cooked her up.
Yeah, she was invited to the barbecue. She got invited to the cookout. That's no good, dude. That's a joke. That's terrible.
So you're saying, I'm not gonna say
That's terrible. I shouldn't have said that.
I'm not gonna say I didn't think it. So you're saying that at Black family reunions, that should be Get Out. That'd be a good Get Out part
That'd be
two.
a great reverse Get Out.
Oh, that would be the worst, dude. If Key and Peele did it, they're just like, You see a fucking white lady. They're all cannibals. Some lady has like an FSU sweatshirt.
Slow down. This topic is fucked up, dude. I don't like it. You got a kid, dude.
Ladies getting cooked and munched.
Kids, yeah.
I know I got a kid.
You got to cook a lady. Every once in a while, you got to cook a lady.
I mean, dude,
how much that guy must have loved Bay that he was like, I'm
cooking her.
Or I'm gonna burn her. I'm gonna set fire to Bay, dude.
How do you think he did it?
I don't know. I think he killed her first and tried to hide her body. But it is, yeah, dude. Sometimes love is so powerful you end up chopping up Bay.
That is like the apex of love, dude.
Yeah,
to burn your significant other.
That's how much you love. I love you so much. I didn't want anyone else to have you.
What happened? Where is he? Just in jail now?
Probably, yeah.
You know, the journalist now has to visit him in jail and get the scoop. That would be the comeback of this.
That would be the redemption for Francis.
And that guy will Hannibal Lecter him. He'll be like, so you've come to write about me.
Yeah, and then you got to find other guys that want to burn Bay. He helps you locate the other Bay burners, dude. Oh, man.
I might burn Bay.
Probably did him a disservice there.
What?
Even bringing that up.
It's hilarious.
It is a funny story.
Man needs another shot, dude. He's doing fine anyway.
Yeah, he's totally fine. He has some good seats at the fucking Rangers game.
God damn it, that's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I wrote for a website for a little bit, and the guy would be like, write something that pisses people. They like pressure you to fucking write shit that pisses people off. And I guess...
Well, that's what all these comedy articles are. They're all clickbait for like...
Yeah, for sure.
Me.
Yeah.
Just getting clicks out of me every day.
Well, anyone who's not like, yes, is the enemy.
Yeah.
So if you're not like, yeah, and do so, just some, it's like, it sucks. It's basically,
you're not like Lizzo dressing like a chocolate bar is everything.
Yeah. If you don't like that, then you're the enemy.
Yeah.
So, excuse me, but sorry.
Sorry.
You declared the enemy.
You are the enemy.
Damn, I can't believe that girl got fucking...
She got fucking roasted, bro.
Roasted and toasted, dude.
That's a bummer. That's a fucking wild... Like, imagine, Jesus Christ, like your loved one being like, all right, I hope they're okay. Then some dickhead from Barstool writes an article calling her a slut. Then you get a phone call. It's like, no, she's dead.
He should have asked for like the action. He should have challenged the remains.
True. He should have got DNA tested.
He should be like, well, let's like look at the statistics with like how accurate charred remains cases are. How many charred remains cases are there? I'm pretty sure if someone's missing and they find charred remains, they're like, yeah, it's gotta be them. It's gotta be oh fuck,
well,
man.
Yeah.
Charred remains is the funniest.
Charred remains is a tough headline. Charred remains.
In the charred remains article, they like local slut.
Slut dead, found charred.
Story was broken by a fucking barstool journalist. Hot on the trail of the slut.
Every Barstool. Oh man, that's good stuff.
Oh my god, it's so fucking funny.